Welcome to our first online service. This is the fifth Sunday of Lent, and we'll begin our time together with the welcoming statement. No matter who you are or where you are on your life's journey, you are welcome here. A reading from Mark 4:35-41. Jesus calms the storm. That day when evening came, he said to his disciples, "Let us go over to the other side." Leaving the crowd behind, they took him along, just as he was, in the boat. There were also other boats with him. A furious squall came up, and the waves broke over the boat so that it was nearly swamped. Jesus was in the stern, sleeping on a cushion, and the disciples woke him and said to him, "Teacher, don't you care if we drown?" He got up, rebuked the wind, and said to the waves, "Quiet, be still." Then the wind died down, and it was completely calm. He said to his disciples, "Why are you so afraid? Do you still have no faith?" They were terrified and asked each other, "Who is this? Even the wind and waves obey him." And now a song, "Be Still and Know That I Am God," played by Maria Anderson.
Reflection and meditation. Physical distancing, washing our hands, quieting our minds, staying present. How do we find the inner refuge of calm in the midst of these waves? Science teaches that our thoughts go where they are led, and they become the patterns of our minds. It is important to pay attention to what we think about. If it is fear, the fear will grow. When fear is strong, it is called outside the window of tolerance. During those times, we need to calm down our nervous system, to come back to our senses, to heal the roots of the fear. So the last few weeks, perhaps like many of you, my sleep has been interrupted. I wake up at 2, 3, or 4, thinking about the news of the day, the schedules of the day, how everything has been disrupted. So I want to invite you to practice a RAIN meditation, R-A-I-N. The R stands for recognize. So when I wake in the middle of the night, I see whatever I am feeling. Maybe it's fear, anxiety, heaviness, weariness. Maybe it's landed in my head or my heart. When we name the fear, it begins to lose its power. So after I recognize what's going on, I allow it. I lie there and feel the anxiety, heaviness, or weariness. If it happens during the day, perhaps share a cup of coffee with it. Allow it space to breathe. When we resist, we persist. RAI, investigate. What needs my attention? Where in the boat is the fear sitting? Whatever it may be, my belly, my heart, my throat, my head, I bring my hand to this place and hold it. How long have you been here? What are you most afraid of? When we get curious about the fear, it begins to lose its power. And the last letter, N, to nurture. To nurture, I use words of kindness and understanding. In the midst of the fear, we can hear the voice of God, you are my beloved. Through nurturing, I calm down the waves of fear so they do not sweep me away. It is a time of gentleness and kindness. Love is stronger than fear. So during this uncertain of times, if you feel yourself being woken in the middle of the night or rocked about the boat in the middle of the day, remember the rain, to recognize, to allow, to investigate, and most importantly, to nurture, to be gentle and kind with yourself and others.
Please join me in prayer. God of peace, thank you for stories we can connect to, stories of fear and doubt, followed by calm seas. As we ask the question, Teacher, don't you care if we drown? We take 3 breaths and hear the words, I love you. I am with you. Amen. A poem, The Swimming Lesson by Mary Oliver. Feeling the icy kick, the endless waves reaching around my life, I moved my arms and coughed, and in the end, saw land. Somebody, I suppose, remembering the medieval maxim, had tossed me in, had wanted me to learn to swim. Not knowing that none of us, who ever came back from that long, lonely fall and frenzied rising, ever learned anything at all about swimming, but only how to put off, one by one, dreams and pity, love and grace, how to survive in any place.
Please join me in prayer. God of assurance, as Jesus stayed in the boat with his disciples, you stay with us. Though it seems this furious squall came up so quickly, we know that wind and waves are always with us. When the fears begin to wash us away, help us remember the power of Jesus' words. Quiet, be still. Amen. Now a reading from the 3rd letter of John, chapter 1, verse 2. Beloved, I pray that all may go well with you and that you may be in good health, just as it is well with your soul. Next we have the song, It Is Well With My Soul, performed by Maria Anderson.
It is well Go in peace, you are loved.